Well, we knew that we were persona non grata basically still at the club, that we were not really members. We were there. It was by their tolerance alone that we were allowed even to go to the balcony. I used to joke about us being in purdah, meaning we should wear our veils. But we would look down on our colleagues who were eating lunch and so forth, and that again was very frustrating. But when I became president of the Women's National Press Club in 1959, it opened up a whole great new era for Washington politically and Moscow, where there was a new rapprochement called coexistence between the U.S. and Soviet Union, the old Soviet Union, and President Eisenhower extended an invitation to Nikita Khrushchev to come to Washington for a visit. Well, this was big, big news. And every press club in town, National Press Club, Women's National Press Club, American Newspaper Women's Club, Overseas Press Club, so forth, all sent cables to Moscow saying, we would love to have your leader, Khrushchev, speak at a luncheon or dinner, which we would love to sponsor, each one. So the Soviet ambassador had all of these cables. He went to the State Department. He said, what should we do? He said, we have all these invitations. And the State Department said, as usual, with what they had always said, of course you're going to the National Press Club. And that's when we really started stamping our feet and we said, of course he's not going to the National Press Club if we can't go. And we started to pull all any strings we could by putting pressure on the White House, through Jim Haggerty, we got to Eisenhower and so forth. Anyway, we had a meeting with the National Press Club president, Bill Lawrence, and others at the State Department, and it was decided after much haggling that they would allow, that the National Press Club would allow 30 women to sit on the floor of the National Press Club for Khrushchev's press, for luncheon where he was going to talk to the press, speak to the press. And I was at the head table because I was president of the other club. Well, it was a very famous luncheon because that's the luncheon where Khrushchev told us he was going to bury us. Well, as time went on, of course, we buried them, but that was the first and last time we were up there. I have to laugh and think it was a long time between drinks because we did not actually get invited to join the press club till 1971. So it's 59 to 71, and we were still griping and so forth. There's a wonderful newspaper woman by the name of Sarah McClendon. She's legendary, and she had applied many, many years before we were actually allowed in to the press club. She had applied, and when they finally let her in, they said they lost her application for 16 years. Deliberately lost, of course, and so we had our struggles, but it's something, you make a fight, you eventually win it, and all the anger disappears, and we're all friends now, and everybody's living happily ever after. We've had several women presidents of the National Press Club, and all's well.